What's up, guys? Welcome once again to the Save Continue Newscast. My name is Ryan Robinson. With me, as always, is Tom Shelby.
Hello.
And our special lady guest, Stephanie Melcher, a.k.a. Melchbox.
That's me.
Shanae Howard's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. Stephanie killed her.
I've taken her place.
Every week we get together with some news stories that we thought were interesting and wanted to share with you. This week we have news from April 23rd of April 30th, 2017. First up, Adam Mudd.
Adam Mudd. So this is the kid who helped create the program that allowed people to do all these DDoS attacks on Sony and Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
He also
Scoundrel.
hacked a few different sites to make money for himself. Granted, he was underage when he did those things.
Yeah.
But he's been sentenced to 2 years in prison.
Yeah.
So good riddance.
Juvenile detention facility.
He's a baby.
That's where they send all the watchdogs. Next up, what's going on with Xseed?
So they have a localization expert there, Tom Lipschultz. So I guess with Akiba's Beat, there is some signage in the game that when translated to English, reads, it has something to do with the KKK.
Uh-oh.
But in Japanese, it has nothing to do with that.
Right.
So Xseed removed it, and Lipschultz, in a way to kind of show his disapproval, requested that his name not be put in the credits.
Silent protest is what they call that.
Yeah, but Acquire, the company that makes Akiba's Beat, said that they didn't want it in the localization. So like, it's kind of weird that he seems to be the only one bothered by this. And Xseed has a policy that if you request your name not be put in the credits of a game, you're saying that you don't want to be associated with the company. So while they're not firing him, his name will no longer be in any credits of their games.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And the new 2DS.
Yeah, $150, July 28th. Who do you think this is for? Nobody.
I'm not sure. See, it's funny. Like
Nobody wants this.
When I saw this, I was just like, every week you talk about how, well, 3DS is kind of on its way out.
Yeah. 6 years old at this point.
Yeah, and as I've said before, the thing was dated when it came out.
It was. Not to mention, like, you got to imagine if you really wanted a 3DS by now, you probably already have one, and turn the slider off, there's your 2DS,
Right.
you know.
Like, what's?
But that being said, they only have to sell a couple million for it to be successful, so we'll see.
I don't know. I just, again, like, with the original 2DS, with the original 2DS, I was just like, I didn't really get it. You just like turn the slider off. You don't need to buy another one. Just turn the slider off.
Right.
But
Well, the original 2DS was different because, like, my son had one, right?
Yeah.
And those things are like a fucking tank. There's no hinge on them.
yeah,
Whereas this new one has a hinge, which is very easy to break
Yeah.
for a child.
which children will break those.
The other one could be thrown around, you know, like, it was chunky.
Yeah.
But,
Do you still have that?
yeah.
It's a good little machine. What's Call of Duty?
World War II. War were declared.
War were declared. The Great War
No health regen confirmed.
confirmed. So
Taking it back.
taking it back. Okay, so
All the way back.
I like it.
basically, I got a little bit of information because I was speculating through text with you, Tom, about how that might work.
Okay.
So my first guess was health packs,
Okay.
going back all the way to original Call of Duty, going back to health packs. Then my guess was maybe they'll do the Far Cry 2 thing,
Right.
where you hold a button down and dig the bullet out of your arm.
Malaria. Oh.
No,
bullet.
yeah,
Bullet. Dig
Okay.
the malaria out.
yeah. Now what it looks like is that it's very much a squad-based thing.
So someone has to heal you.
Right, because there's a guy for ammo. They didn't come out and say that a medic has to heal you.
Yeah.
But if the ammo guy's got to give you the ammo, it stands to reason that if there's no health regen and I'm in a squad, then there's probably a medic that's got to take care of me.
Where are you getting this from? You got a mole on the inside?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
little bit.
I don't reveal my sources, Tom.
Okay. Fair enough.
Now it looks like, Tom, you've got some news about some ports and re-releases.
Yeah, so I will go over what's confirmed first.
Okay.
Night Trap re-release for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Awesome. Been waiting for that.
Really?
No.
It's not a good game.
No.
Like, it's a historical game, led to the formation of the SRB.
I just feel like if you
But-
played it 25 years ago,
It wasn't good 25 years ago. People didn't like it then. You know?
like what I'm saying is, if you played it 25 years ago, you got your fill. I think.
Like, people know it because of the SRB.
Yeah.
But, that's coming.
Yeah.
The Blob, 2008 Wii platformer,
Mm-hmm.
is coming to PC for $15.
The blob.
I think this has to do with the THQ acquisition from Nordic.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see. Okay, so here's a bunch of rumors, but they are rumors that are likely, like these things will most likely happen.
Okay, lay it on me.
So you remember last week or the week before, Sega and Platinum put out Bayonetta on PC and made a bunch of people really happy?
Yeah.
So that's selling extremely well. Like a week later, they patched the game. The only thing that the patch adds is a piece of artwork from Vanquish.
Mm-hmm.
So people are assuming that Vanquish is coming to PC finally.
It's not a bad assumption to make.
Peggy has rated Broken Age for Xbox One. So that game came out quite a while ago, but not to Xbox. Games very rarely get rated if they are not coming out.
Right.
The GARC has rated Rockman Legacy Collection 2, or Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. GARC is the ratings board for South Korea. Apparently, it will include games 7 through 10. 7 and 8 kind of suck, so just give us 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it.
Right on. All right. So, Tom, did you play the pre-demo?
No.
Melch, did you play it?
No.
Okay. So, apparently, on the PS4 version of the demo, there's some input lag that had caused a lot of concern for people who played the demo.
It's a demo.
Right. And they had confirmed, since those complaints had surfaced, that input lag had been fixed upon release.
Right.
So, there you go. Let's see.
Super excited for it, though.
Yeah, that game
I just
looks-
don't want to play an hour of a game that I'm going to play, you know?
Yeah, sure. Also, I don't know, you guys hear about Roger the Kangaroo not being in Tekken 7?
Darn. What about Gone?
It's not the fact that his omission itself isn't noteworthy to me.
Yeah.
The reason for it is, though, so it's weird because animal rights activists have
Oh,
spoken
no.
out against the inclusion
Oh,
of Roger the
no.
Kangaroo. It seems primarily because of that viral video of that dude punching the kangaroo.
Yeah.
He's attacking his dog.
Yeah.
They should not put in Roger and put in that kangaroo.
Yeah. They're leaving in Kuma, though. I mean, he's an animal, too.
No word on Gone.
No, we're done. When's the last time we saw Gun?
I mean, I know it was in Tekken 3,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it was in games after that.
No, in Tekken 3, there's a little dinosaur named Gon, and one of his attacks was Gone with the wind, where he would fart at you.
How do you feel about that?
Feel pretty good.
You should-
Newsworthy?
Pretty good.
You should stream that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's and based on what I saw, it was primarily based around the fact that video of that guy putting a kangaroo in the face, and
Yeah.
I guess people negatively associate that.
People don't like that.
I guess not.
Kangaroos can hit pretty hard.
Nintendo confirms that they're not going to have any major E3 showing this year, much like last year.
Is that a confirmation? Like, they haven't done this for years now.
Right. Probably going to be a Treehouse event or something like that.
Yeah, it's so dumb. I've seen, like, everybody reporting on this, and it's like obviously that's what was going to happen.
Yeah. Let's see. So, also got some a few numbers here. 1-2 Switch is approaching 1 million copies shipped.
Gross.
Did I ever talk to you about that? About how PETA got really upset about the cow milking
Yeah, the
game? and that?
milking. Mm-hmm.
That's really silly.
But from what I hear, cows like to be milked.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to a few cows and they,
I love it.
yeah.
They pay
Let's see, Snipper Clips has passed 350,000 downloads.
Yes.
Super Bomberman R has 500,000 copies shipped. And the Switch has shipped 2.74 million units around the world so far.
Nice.
So
Nice.
nice. So it looks like a lot of what has kept Capcom operating at the capacity that they have been more recently is largely because of the success of Resident Evil 7 and Monster Hunter.
Well, and the Resident Evil HD re-release was their highest-selling digital product ever.
The continued sustained sales of Resident Evil 7, as well as that original re-release.
Yeah.
And then, of course, citing that Monster Hunter Stories, as well as Dead Rising 4, underperformed, which is... Dead Rising 4 is a kind of a foregone conclusion, but I really thought that people were really into Stories.
Well, it's not out in the States yet.
Yeah.
That being said, Japan is definitely more into Monster Hunter than we are.
Sure. Atlas updated the streaming cutoff date.
Yeah, I saw that. How embarrassing, man.
So the streaming cutoff date was the in-game date of July 7th.
Yeah.
And it has been moved back to November 29th.
For those that don't know, Ryan's talking about the in-game date.
Yeah, the in-game date. Yeah, so because when I heard that the date got updated or that there was a change, I was like, oh, maybe I can stream it now. Nope. I just have to wait longer to do it.
Well, I think the important thing to note here is that they seemed very apologetic for the idiot that wrote the first post.
Oh yeah, we also want
and they're like, we're sorry if we sounded threatening
right,
and all that.
So they said, we also want to apologize to those of you who saw the previous guidelines blog post as threatening.
Right.
We want to be transparent.
Which said you have been warned.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the whole snarky remark about our overlords in Japan or masters in Japan or something like that.
So I mean, make of it what you will, but I don't think that they're gonna go after and take people's channels down anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
So we said we want to be transparent about what we do, and the reason we released the guidelines was to give streamers the right information up front. It was never our intention to threaten people with copyright strikes, but we clearly chose the wrong tone for how to communicate this. They should have said that guy chose the wrong tone.
Fired.
Fire.
I'm sure he's fired. He's
Right?
gotta be. According to Reggie Fils-Aimé, the NES Classic was discontinued because they don't have unlimited resources.
They don't have unlimited resources.
They kind of do.
From our perspective, it's important to recognize where our future is and the key areas that we need to thrive. We've got a lot going on right now,
SNES Classic.
and we don't have unlimited resources. I'm pretty sure that when he said we've got a lot going on right now, that's what he meant.
Yeah. 2DS.
Don't have unlimited resources. Never mind. But looks like that's the news that we have for this week, guys. If you have any stories that you want to pass along to us, or you just want to drop us a line, you can email us at savecontinuepodcast@gmail.com, or you can also contact us at our Facebook page at Save Continue Podcast. My name is Ryan Robinson. This is Tom Shelby.
Bye-bye.
Stephanie Melcher.
I've been useless this whole time.
She's been useless. See you next week.